Well, good morning. I am in the Walmart parking lot. I'm actually headed out this morning to do my grocery shopping. It is actually Tuesday, Veterans Day. Happy Veterans Day. Thank you to everybody who served or is serving our country. Normally, I film on Monday, like I said, but it is Tuesday today. Yesterday was a complete whirlwind. I had a lot of things going on, and I figured that today would be a little bit more exciting day to film because I'm doing my grocery shopping. That is why I'm at Walmart. And then I'm actually headed to get some blood work done. It has been a while since I've had blood work taken. I need to check on my thyroid levels. I would like to also get some insight into where I am into menopause. So I'm actually going to LabCorp to do their women's health panel. This is such an amazing blood panel resource from LabCorp. There is a LabCorp in every area. We actually have one in the very small town in Arizona that I live in. It is convenient and easy. You can schedule online. You scan and check yourself in when you get there, wait in the lobby, and you typically call back within just a few minutes.
1 hour later.
Grocery shopping is done. On my way to get my blood work done. Thank you so much to LabCorp for sponsoring this portion of today's video. I am so excited to work with them because knowing where I'm at with my health and my weight loss and being a woman almost 50 is incredibly important to me. But I wanted to tell you a little bit about the blood work test that I'm having done. It's their women's health test, and this is going to give me insight into my body overall, my health overall, my thyroid functionality, diabetes, heart health, even information as far as menopause. So it's a comprehensive test for women. LabCorp offers so many different test options for every health concern that you have, but for women at my age, the women's health test is an excellent option. We are here. It's very, very simple to get your blood drawn here. When we get inside, we're just going to scan our barcode at the kiosk. At least that's how my LabCorp does it. And then they will call us back. Blood test done. That was literally the easiest thing I've ever done. You saw that I checked in at their little kiosk. I just scanned my barcode from when I made my reservation, and I was in and out within 5 minutes. The gentleman that took my blood was so incredibly nice. Actually treated myself to Starbucks on the way home since I was so hungry, and this will definitely tide me over until I get home. But that was the easiest thing I've ever done, and I may actually get my blood test results back today. So if I do, I'll fill you guys in on those results. But I'm telling you, it was the most affordable, comprehensive, easiest women's health blood work I have ever done. So go ahead and pop up here on the screen the discount that I have for LabCorp. Again, thank you again for them for partnering with me for today's video. My weight loss has definitely positively affected my health, but as I'm getting older and going through the stages of menopause, I definitely need a little bit more insight on my overall health, especially as a woman who's going to be 50 in 1 week from today. I will put all the information for LabCorp down below for you with the discount. Definitely invest in yourself. Get your blood work done. Know exactly where you're at and what you can do to improve your overall health, which in turn can improve your weight loss. So here's my breakfast for the day. I'm doing my meal prep. I made the biscuits and gravy. These are fantastic, by the way. I think next time I would make drop biscuits just because they're less calories and points, but using the can was super easy. This is the last of it already because Troy has eaten most of it. So I wanted to get one more serving in, and then I've got some jumbo blueberries. For a quick morning snack, I'm gonna have one of my little snack packs that I picked up this morning, apples, pretzels, and cheese. It is only a couple hours until I have lunch, and I think I wanna make a panini in my panini press. I was gonna do that Caesar salad kit with chicken, but I kinda wanna make a panini hot sandwich instead. So we'll see, maybe I'll change my mind when it gets closer to lunch, but I am going to have one of my little snack packs as my morning snack. I brought my little morning snack outside. It is such a nice morning, and I figured she could sunbathe a little bit. We had a really good day yesterday. She ate really, really well, better than she has. Sunday was rough. She hardly ate anything. Today, so far, nothing, but we are gonna give her pills and her nausea pill, so hopefully that will help. But look how skinny she's gotten. I don't know what she weighs, but she's no longer a potato. Oh, hi. And that one, of course, wants to play ball. So hopefully once we give her the nausea pills and stuff, we can get her to eat. I mean, yesterday was a really good day. She ate a bag and a half of dog treats. She had a bone. She ate a bunch. And then so far today, nothing. But like I said, once she gets the nausea pill and that kicks in, that usually will spur her appetite. And then we do still have those appetite pills if not. But hopefully that spurs it along enough that she'll actually eat something. It's just definitely a roller coaster. Me and Lola are working away in my office. I actually just mixed up my Motivate Burn. Troy and I are going to start our weekly house cleaning here in about a half of an hour. And your girl needs a little energy boost, a little motivation. My coffee definitely did me good for the first few hours of the morning, but I am definitely feeling that late morning slump. Motivate Burn is gonna deliver me some goodness, deliver me some energy and focus to get this house nice and clean before Amy shows up and before my Friendsgiving this Saturday. Right now I have the Island Punch Burn. I actually like all of the flavors of burn. I would say this one and the Pina Colada are my favorite. This one tastes like tropical fruit punch. It's really good, and I just mix it up in a glass of water. There's no artificial colors in burn, which I really appreciate. It also helps burn fat, boost metabolism, gives me all the energy and focus that I need and motivation as we get closer to the holidays. I wanted to talk to you about my 3 favorite products from Motivate to help beat the holiday bloat, holiday weight gain. So obviously Burn is a great pre-workout. Anytime you need, again, a little afternoon pick-me-up, a little energy. And then Detox is a great supplement for when we're eating foods we normally don't eat, AKA the holidays. Thanksgiving is coming up. We've got all the Christmas parties, Christmas events. This is going to help us naturally detox and regulate our gut health. Again, when we're eating foods we don't normally eat. And then the other thing I'm really relying on this holiday season are the Motivate greens. I definitely do not eat nearly enough greens during the holidays. So this is going to help give me the greens that I'm lacking in food. What I like about the Motivate greens is it's super fruits and veggies, and it doesn't taste like greens. No grassiness to be found. It definitely just tastes like juice. I have the tangerine. They have both tangerine and peach. Both of them are excellent. So these 3 products, these are gonna help me make it through the holidays. With Motivate, you can bundle together and get an even bigger discount. Now I do have a 20% discount for Motivate. I will pop it up here on the screen for you, put it down below, but remember, if you bundle, you get an even better deal. So it's a great time to stock up on your favorite Motivate product. As we approach the holidays, we need to set ourselves up for success. I'm gonna set myself up to get this house nice and clean. So for lunch, I am going to make a panini. I actually have my panini maker warming up. I'm gonna make Troy a sandwich and me a sandwich. My panini maker, I'll show it to you, is from Amazon, so I'll link it for you. But I'm gonna do 2 slices of bread, and I'm going to do the mesquite smoked turkey and the sliced pepper jack cheese. And then for the butter, you do need to butter your bread so that it gets crispy like a grilled cheese. I actually have this black truffle Epicurean butter. I don't know what the difference between this and regular butter, but I have this in my fridge, and I think I'm gonna butter my bread. I do lightly, about a teaspoon per side of the bread, just so that it gets that grilled cheese vibe. Okay, so here's my panini maker. I really like this. This is a really good one and affordable. So I lightly buttered both sides of my bread, and then I kind of place it towards the back of the panini maker, and then we're going to push down, and there's a lever right here. The lever is closed, so now it'll make my sandwich flat and hot. I actually just made Troy's for him, so here's what it's gonna look like when it comes out. Here is my panini, and then I've got some blueberries. These were left over from yesterday. I'm gonna finish those up, and again, I will link my little panini maker. It's really affordable, works really well on Amazon. So we're cleaning the house, and Lola has been sunbathing for about an hour. She goes out into the sun, into the shade. She's so dang cute. I love her. We just finished cleaning. I need a shower. So I'm gonna go hop in the shower before dinner and dessert tonight, but I'm gonna have a quick snack, an afternoon snack. We still have about 3.5 hours before dinner, and I was gonna make the spaghetti squash recipe, but I don't think I want to dirty up the kitchen because we just cleaned the whole house to get ready for Amy to come tomorrow. So that Caesar salad kit I bought that I was going to have for lunch, we're going to do that for dinner, and then I'm going to air fry some real good chicken and put it on top. Yeah, let's do that, and then that way it's way less messy in the kitchen. But for my afternoon snack, I just placed an order with Alyssa's cookies. I haven't ordered them since we moved here. I finished up the last little bits, and then they were having a big sale on their website. So I actually got the Healthy Choco Bites, which are the chocolate ones. I've actually never had these before. I've only had the oatmeal ones, so I thought we could try them together. You know how much I love the oatmeal ones. They have nice, clean ingredients, lots of fiber. They're literally like a little, cookie. Ooh, this one actually smells kind of like a no-bake. So here is what it looks like. Let's try it. That's good. Okay, that's really good. It says gourmet oatmeal, chocolate, and dried fruit. It's actually really good. I would say that I like the oatmeal ones, the regular oatmeal ones maybe a little bit better, but these are still really good. And she was doing a huge blowout on the chocolate bite. So I'll link her website down below if you're interested. I'm gonna have 2 of those and a cheese stick to get in a little bit extra protein, carbs, fiber, all the good things for an afternoon snack. So for dinner, I'm gonna do the Real Good chicken. I'm actually gonna pop it in my oven on the air fryer. And then I've got that salad kit that I picked up today. Definitely need to eat that. You can see that it's starting to turn a little pink. I'm just gonna have to pick through the lettuce a little bit, but we're gonna do basically a chicken Caesar salad. So here is my salad, and I made some extra chicken for Lola. She's just now starting to eat for the day, so this is what I'm gonna have for dinner.
On the run from my given disaster, speed away from the holy mind, pride. That's where I never thought it would matter. If I'm gone by now,